Hello, right, got something for you today. Got a box from Kapow Toys arrived. Ooh, I wonder what's in it. Shall we have a look? Right, let's get into this. Alright. Okay. Now I ordered these at the beginning of the month. Toyworld Nottle bots, or Not-Throttle bots. Yeah. There we go, TW-T05 Shinebug. And TW-T06 Sideload. And this box is a bit beaten up. Hope he's alright inside. Right. Yes, I'm going down the Toyworld Throttlebots route. These guys have just this minute come out, and I've just checked YouTube, and there's only 2 people have reviewed this guy, and only 3 people have reviewed this guy. So now I reckon I should strike while the iron is hot and review these things right away. And this is a voyage of discovery for me, because as you can see, I've literally just got them out of the box. I've not had my hands on this mould before. This is a brand new territory for me. So I'm just gonna review this toy as best I can. It's well, there you go, brand new toy. You're seeing it here with me straight away. Yes, if you come here expecting a professional review, you'll be sorely mistaken, because I'm rubbish at reviews, mate. I'm crap. But doesn't stop me trying. I'll do my best to make this, give this guy a run for his money. Anyway, let's get into it. Yes, I'll review this one first. Seeing as numerically speaking, it comes before the other one. Now, one thing you've got to know about these last 2 guys is they come in a very large box, twice the size of the boxes that came with the other ones. I've got Aurora and Trace. I haven't got Grind Rod, unfortunately. I'm desperately seeking a grind rod, and there is a world shortage of them. There's a lot of people after them. They're going for stupid prices with scalpers on eBay, those few that do come up for sale. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just hoping and praying that Toyworld is going to reissue, you know, grind rod. But in the meantime, Shinebug and Sideload come with the combiner bits. Now, as you can see here, Shinebug, you've got Shinebug, you've got the waist piece, you've got the gun, you've got the fists and the feet. He comes with his actually 2 sets of instructions. You've got the instructions for Shinebug, sorry, and the trading card, and then you've got this, which is, I assume, yeah, it's a book to show you how to get them all into the combined modes. So that's interesting. Just more tape. Right, so let's look at the accessories first. Here is the gun. Now this is the gun, the Gestalt gun. It's got a handle that comes down there, and it's a big ass shotgun. I mean, it's got to be a shotgun, isn't it? I mean, look at the size of the barrel on this. You know, I can stick my finger in it. Look, it is huge. Nicely detailed. It's got some nice paint apps. Kind of looks like one of them shotguns you get off Borderlands, doesn't it? Without the garish paint apps. It's got 2 pegs. It's got a small peg, which the little guys can hold. Well, it sort of goes in there as like a shoulder-mounted weapon. And then you got the big handle for the combiner. You then got a waist piece, which are on ball joints, so they flex. Obviously, you put this on the waist when the Gestalt's moving his legs around. The flaps move up to allow for articulation on the legs. Oh, come on. And we've got the fists. Now the fists have, you know, a rotational joint. They are sort of ambidextrous. They've got a thumb. Thumb's got 2 joints on it. Each of the fingers is separately jointed, so you know you can do some naughty stuff if you want. They don't bend from side to side, they just go straight. And it's got the peg in it for the gun, which goes in there nice and securely. And then obviously it's got a rotational joint. And you get 2 of those, and I notice here that you've got 2 different positions for the thumb to go in. So you could have 2 fists, and you can pop the thumb out, swap it round, have it left or right-handed or whatever. In fact, if you so wanted, you could take the thumb off the other one and have double thumbs. So it's nice that they did that. Now onto the feet, and these feet are massive. I mean, look at the size of these. Now, one thing that has to be said, they've got different mounting pads. One is for grind rod, the other is for Aurora. I'm not sure which one's which. They do have, you know, ankle tilts, nice ratcheted ankle tilt, and ratcheted toe and heel joints. And obviously there's 2 of those, and the nice big flat pads. Could probably do with some of those rubberized pads on there so that it can grip on a slippery surface. But nice chunky feet. And then on to the main event. Shinebug. Now that is a mini. It's a mini convertible Cooper. Mini Cooper convertible. It just so is. Look at it. That's a mini. And it gold plastic. Yeah. And it's got swirls in it. The whole thing is, well, apart from the blue bits, most of him is made out of gold plastic. Now, I would assume that this plastic is safe. This isn't GPS plastic. You would think so. I mean, they think they would be aware of that situation, and the blend that they use for this plastic is safe. But you don't know. Look underneath, like the other throttle bots, or Nottle bots, as some people are referring to them. They have weapon storage underneath. It forms a exhaust pipe, so off comes his gun, and it's just a little double-barreled blaster thing, which is good. Now, as I said, this is the first time I've got my hands on this mould. I've not seen it before, I've not played with it before. It's a complete voyage of discovery for me, and when I get a new transformer, what I like to do is I like to try and transform it without cheating. I like to just get it in my hands and try and figure it out for myself. You know, figure it out from robot to car, car to robot, do it myself without any assistance from, you know, instructions or watching people do it on a internet video. That is what I'm going to do here. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. So this transformation sequence is going to be a bit lengthy. I'm probably going to speed it up in the editing. I'm going to try and keep it in frame as much as possible. So you're just going to see me messing about with this for the next 20 minutes. So apologies for this, but well, let's have a go. Now, I do understand that the windows are very thin. You've got to be careful. Well, anyway, after so many minutes of messing around, I think I've got him into robot mode. Straight away, got this stupid thing that's hanging off his back. Is that supposed to be like that? Surely that must peg into something. That's ridiculous. It's just wobbling, hanging off his back. I mean, it's part of his roof. It's got, I don't know. I have to look at the instructions. Yeah, and this bit as well doesn't seem to peg in to his front. I mean, the windscreen goes on top of his chest, and then the hood, the bonnet, folds up over the top and then compresses slightly. And it looks slightly crooked as well. Anyway, yeah. So, impressions. Fiddly. Very fiddly. A lot of small sort of links, like pivoting links and joints on his upper torso. They're all over the place, and you've got to be so careful when you're moving it. I think if you put too much pressure on it, on any particular component, there's a good chance you'll break something. Compared to the other two that I've got, compared to Aurora and Trace, Aurora is very, very, very chunky. Everything clips together beautifully on him. He's a wonderfully chunky bot, very robust, solid. You know, look, doesn't move at all. Nice, simple, intuitive transformation. This guy is a lot fiddlier, especially again round the top. The legs are fairly straightforward. Bit of a hassle trying to get the heels in the place you want them, but he's again not too bad. This guy is he's a bit of a mare at the top, and I'm not too impressed by this this spinny roof bit. You'd think that would have to fold in somewhere, or no, clip in somewhere, peg in. Right, okay, robot mode. Let's get on with it. It looks alright, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a good looking bot. Got awesome light piping as usual. See? Brilliant light piping. All these no, Toyworld Not-Throttle bots or Nottle bots have got awesome light piping. Articulation, heads on a ball joint and a pivot, so it can go backwards and forwards. Goes all the way around. Look up. Into the sideways motion, yep, so there's plenty of articulation on the head. He's got ball jointed shoulders on a link that attach to his shoulders, so you can do that on the ball joint, 90 degrees out, and they will go all the way round, but the wheel on the inside of his arm does foul on bits of his bodywork. He's got he's got an upper arm swivel, but because his arms are all sort of made out of folded together bits of bodywork, when you try to twist the arm, it comes unpegged because it's quite stiff, as you can see. He's got double jointed elbows. He's got a joint in the top of his upper arm and his lower arm, so you can get a decent curl. Joints are quite stiff. Then again, this is a brand new toy. Moving down, waist swivel, universal joints on the hips. They go, well, without clouting other bits of bodywork, they go forwards and back. It's got upper thigh swivels, and the feet, it's got this sort of sliding toe joint which goes up and down, and it's got a pivoting heel spur, and there is an ankle tilt there. There is actually a ball joint on the heel, but it's kind of restricted in movement. It's mostly there for the ankle tilt. So yeah, there we go. Shinebug. Yeah. I'm not too happy with that, and I'm not too happy with that. His arms and his legs are made out of various panels folded round and then clipped together, and because the joints are quite stiff, as soon as you try to move an arm or a leg, they have a tendency to come apart. Obviously, as the joints loosen up in time, this problem might ease a little bit, but aesthetically he's a good looking bot. I like the colour. Hopefully they didn't make him out of GPS because virtually, well, most of his car and robot mode is gold plastic with swirls in it. I don't know whether you can see look, you can see the swirls in it just there, and on the doors as well. See, it's got swirls in it. So yeah, hopefully not GPS. There we go, Shinebug. He's nice, and obviously part of a combiner. When I open that guy, I hope to be able to give you a look at the Gestalt. Even though I'm missing 2 limbs, I might do a mock-up of the Gestalt. As far as I'm aware, nobody's actually done the Gestalt yet. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, sorry this review isn't really any good to you. Just watch it, you know, get a look at this toy if you're thinking of getting the throttle bots. If you've got a grind rod, then go for the set. If you haven't got grind rod, my heart goes out to you, because I haven't got grind rod. Grind rod is just, you just cannot get one. You just cannot get one. It's just nowhere to be found. Those few people that have got them and are willing to sell them they realise there's a worldwide shortage, and they're just selling them for ridiculous, you know, overinflated premium prices. So you've either got to suck in your gut and spend the money, or just wait and pray that one will pop up on eBay, or, you know, Toyworld are going to reissue grind rod. But for now, yeah, for now, it's Shinebug. That's that's been my little review on Shinebug. Load of rubbish, but there you go. What do you expect? I'm a load of crap. There you go. So I will do another one straight after. So see you in a bit. Bye.